I do a lot of marketing, branding, development from a professional place rather. I do a lot of speaking across the country, and often people ask me what area do we do business in and what is an area of focus of mine. Although we do, and I'm able to focus on businesses, corporations, nonprofits, and small businesses. One of the areas that has brought me a lot of success and notoriety has been in the area of ministry-based marketing. And I love helping ministries because of their ability to impact people on a global level. There's so many people that are found within a ministry and in a church. One of the challenges that I've found is that often we have not, from a professional standpoint, looked at ministry as something that we must master for the people that we're trying to focus on. These next few videos are what I'm going to call the ministry master's class from a marketing and business standpoint. Why is this important? Because I really want ministries to get down to the basic nuts and bolts of how to be professional, deliver a professional product, and do it from a spiritual standpoint that allows you to understand what's going on in the 21st century so that you're best able to get the most out of your ministry. Recognize that from a biblical standpoint, Christ always had a purpose-based ministry. He knew what his goal was. He even allowed his disciples to be developed in such a standpoint from a discipleship process that when he got ready to leave, he left them with a basic purpose: to go out into all of the world, to preach to the nations, and he gave them specific areas to focus on. The question in this first ministry master's class is, how have you focused on the clear purpose for your ministry? I want you to now do some purpose-based thinking. What does that mean, Kervance? Although the gospel is free to all, this does not mean that your ministry is targeted to every individual. You've been assigned from a pastoral standpoint and with the ministry that you've been given to oversee to figure out the purpose for you being there, the purpose that your ministry has in your community, the purpose that you're trying to help your people fulfill, and how best to get that purpose out to the masses. But this is not something you can do haphazardly. You've got to have a plan in place, because it is very challenging to know that you have a calling and a gift and never decide on the purpose of your calling and your gift and the management of how to get that out in a way that is most effective for your people and your community. The question that I have for you when we started focusing on this ministry master's class: if your church was no longer in your community, if it shut down tomorrow, would the community be impacted negatively or positively? Do they understand the purpose of why you've been organized? Do your people know the purpose of them coming to your church? And have you given them a promise that allows them to understand what it is that you're going to do to impact and change their lives? I know many of us don't think about it because we've created a traditional mindset that as long as we preach a sermon and as long as Sunday morning is amazing, that we've done all that we could possibly do. But I want to help you. In the 21st century, we've got to have a purpose-based delivery for ministry. This is a master's class short step. If you want more, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you get there. But I want your ministry to be in a point of greatness that can shift and change everything that you're doing for the better. Realize that today is your moment of success, even in ministry. I want you to wake up the king in you, even in ministry. This is your main man, Kervance Ross, the Kingmaker. Peace.